The only superhero movie to make $1 billion at the box office in the last 4 years is Spider-Man No Way Home. So here's every upcoming superhero movie ranked by how likely they are to make $1 billion. Kraven the Hunter coming out this year has a less than 0% chance of making a billion. The MCU's Thunderbolts movie, which is this like anti-hero team up with all these characters above me, is also getting a 0%. I'm sorry, this is just not happening. Venom 3, I'll give it like a generous 1% chance. Because the first Venom actually made over 800 million and the sequel fell down to 500 million. But like if they throw Spider-Man in this or something, maybe there's a chance. I'm very excited for the new MCU reboot of Blade with Mahershala Ali, but I don't think there's really a big chance, maybe like 10% that this hits a billion. Captain America 4 comes out next year, and I'm really worried about this film. This movie tested really poorly with early audiences, and they're going through months of reshoots to fix it. I'm personally excited to see what Sam can do with the Captain America mantle, but I don't know how much the general audience is going to care. I'm going to say 25%. Number 7 is the MCU's Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, and the whole rest of the gang. I do think this movie is going to be good, but I don't see it getting quite that high. Like I can see $700 to $800 million range for this movie. I'm going to say like a 45% chance it hits a billion. Joker 2 is getting a 50% just because the first one was so huge. Like, the first one obviously crossed $1 billion as an R-rated movie, which is absolutely insane. But the new Joker movie is going to be a sequel, and we just had a report come out that it's going to apparently have 15 different cover songs in it. I really don't know how people are going to respond to this. Number 5 is James Gunn's Superman. I give this like a 65% chance. I love the name change from Superman Legacy to just Superman, and I think the casting's been incredible. I just hope that the DCEU has not burned out the general audiences on these movies. Number 4 is Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now hear me out on this one. First Spider-Verse movie only made 384 million, but then the sequel jumped up to almost 700 million. But since this movie is going to be finishing the story set up in Across the Spider-Verse, I feel like it's going to get a huge boost of all the people that watch this film on Netflix and other streaming services in the time between them. At number 3, we have Deadpool 3 coming out this year, obviously. The first two Deadpool films made just over $780 million, but I'm going to give this movie a 80% chance to make a billion. It just feels like the perfect storm this summer is going to happen for this movie to be a huge success. Number 2 is The Batman 2, sadly pushed to 2026, but that's just going to keep building the hype in people's minds for longer. The first one made $772 million, and this is going to get a huge boost because this was widely beloved by everybody, so I'm going to say 90% chance this makes a billion. But number 1 is Spider-Man 4 in the MCU. Every Tom Holland Spider-Man movie's made well over $1 billion. This is a 100% chance. This is guaranteed.